Welcome everyone, it is Monday the 27th of August 2018. I am the Diligent Rascal. Thanks for joining me on this video once again. I'm just doing this video very quickly because I've just seen a video of Brian Harvey's. As you guys will probably know if you're on this channel, I've done a few videos about Brian Harvey and the situation that he's in at the minute. I have said from the start that I do believe he has some legitimate information on phone hacking, and I think that is still legitimate. He does have information that he shouldn't have. I've said that from the start, and it is important information. But he's been muddled up with a few dodgy characters, as I've said in all my videos. And now I think the man has finally, just after the court case which happened on Friday, he's obviously seen what I've seen and other people have seen. And I've put in my videos, and maybe you've seen my videos, especially the one that I'm going to talk about here. The one that I did directly after the court case, and I was in fucking shock. I was in absolute shock at the clowns, at the fucking all the clowns that were there. So I am a Diligent Rascal. Catch me on Twitter at a Diligent Rascal. As I said, it is Monday the 27th of August 2018. And yeah, this is just a wrap up video basically, because until Brian Harvey comes out of court on the 7th or whenever he's going back, we ain't gonna know. And this is what I said all along. If he's got legitimate information, he should just keep it to himself and just go to court, because then it'll all come out if he wants it to come out, or if it can come out. And then if he's still getting blocked in the courts or whatever, then obviously he can come out and just tell everyone what's going on and just keep doing it himself, like I said from day dot. And I hope he has seen my videos, man. I know Brian Harvey looks on YouTube. I know he obviously takes an interest on what people are saying and that, and he has seen a few videos and that, and I do hope you did watch mine, mate, and I hope it helped you to change your mind and stop fucking associating with anyone that's going to bring you down and fuck you up. So yeah, I'm actually glad I've seen this video. So what I'm going to do, it's on Twitter, because Brian Harvey hasn't put this out on YouTube. He's put it out on Twitter, and his Twitter has been on and off. But this was on his Twitter, and after watching it I thought, you know what, fucking hell, he has either taken my advice or come to this by himself, or taken other people's advice, seen a few videos and that, I thought, you know what, these people are actually right. Or he's actually, like what he says in his video as well, what's helped him is he went there on the court case and he saw it all. Obviously he was there, he's witnessed some other shit that we didn't see on the footage, some of the stuff we did see. Some of the stuff he talks about in this video we did see on the footage, which ain't even supposed to be up, which is what I said in my previous video, was when I was taking apart the footage from the day on Red Pill Phil's channel, that video shouldn't even be up, because Brian asked no one to put it up. But to be honest, that ain't the only channel it's up on. Simon Sideways is up on. All these people that have got footage from that day banged it straight up. That Target Individual guy, that Shane fella, he's got it up on his channel, and that, they're all getting views off it. All just Brian Harvey court day footage, boom, couple thousand views straight away as soon as it goes on. You know what I mean? But here we are, Diligent Rascal. Think about it, and this is what I've been doing, looking at the situation, thinking about it, taking a step back and just seeing what's right in front of you. And Brian Harvey has obviously seen that as well now, because he's taken my advice from my last video. And my last video is this one here, Brian Harvey Court Day Circus with Clowns. And that's exactly what it was, a circus with clowns. People just acting like absolute idiots. And to be funny, yeah, this guy here, Eddie, is okay, right? He looks worried, man. He looks really worried, because I think he clocked on that day, yeah, Brian's not going to like this. All these people doing this and this, he ain't going to like it. Like what I said in this video. Please guys, check out this video if you haven't seen it. If you already have seen it, thank you very much. If you haven't seen it, watch it, because it'll explain everything. What Brian Harvey said today or yesterday when his video came out, sorry, is exactly what I said in this video. People were saying in my comments, oh no, Brian hasn't been bailed, it was adjourned. No, Brian says he was bailed. I was saying that they weren't standing up in the gallery and that, and they were fucking him up, and people go, no, that didn't happen. Yes, it did fucking happen. Brian said it happened. So we're going to check out this video and we're going to see what Brian's talking about. And you know what I mean, there's things that I was talking about in my video. You know, and it was directly after the court date, after I seen this footage and thought, fuck me, poor Brian. But yeah, brilliant. You know what I mean? He's telling them all to do one, basically. And like I say, he's told everyone to take the footage down, and Red Pill Phil's still got all the footage down, and I'm no doubt Simon Sideways and all them other cats have still got the footage up as well. This is my YouTube channel, and like I say, that's that video, Brian Harvey Court Day Circus for Clowns. Watch that and you'll get like basically everything that Brian says in this video I'm going to show you here, I said 2 days ago. It was just advice for Brian, like all it has been from me is just advice. Looking from the outside in, that's it. You know what I mean? So here's this video. It's on Twitter. And the funny thing as well, and some people are going to look into this with a conspiratorial twist as well. And Brian, you didn't really help yourself by doing this, mate, either. In this video in the background, he's clearly listening to a video about the Hampstead case, because you hear the children's names and that mentioned or whatnot. So like, probably not a wise one to be banging on in the background, mate. You probably should have put some nice piano music on or something, you get me, bro? But yeah, basically this is Brian, this video, and this is why I'm calling it until the court case. I'm not doing no more videos, because the fact is I ain't been putting no footage up there of the court case and anything like that. I've just been looking at footage that's already up, and this video here is Brian. He's saying this is his last video on social media until he goes back to court. So we're alright to play this one because it's Brian's video and that, and it's just getting the information out there and that, and obviously this backs up what I've been saying this whole time, and Brian's obviously come to the conclusion, the same conclusion now, thinking these lot are a joke. And when you hear actually what went on the day, it's exactly, people saying my video was harsh in that, man. Do you know what I mean? Not at all, bruv. It was truthful, and exactly what I said in it exactly is fucking what's gone on. These clowns, man. Eddie is okay, and Red Pill Phil and Simon Sideways, all these fucking dickheads, man. But here's Brian's own words anyway. I'm going to stop it every now and again, do you know what I mean? But yeah, this is what Brian's saying.
Then was, and then became...
Right, how's it going, people? Right,
looks like this starts after...
I've told my solicitor, yeah, that I ain't going to go on social media for a couple of weeks, right? So that's why you haven't heard from me. Right, look, a couple of things I ain't happy about, yeah? So I'm just going to come out with this straight. I said, after the court case, right, after I'd spoken to the solicitor, I didn't really want any shit being posted up online. Right, I'm looking online and there's loads of shit posted up online. Right, so that's pissed me off for a start. Also, right, if I go into the court, right, and I decide to give the court jurisdiction and stand, if anyone's coming into the public gallery that's supposed to be supporting me, right, then you're supposed to stand up as well and not cause me problems. Yeah, because the only person that's going to come back on is me, right?
That is what I talked about in my video as well, when Red Pill Phil talks about, yeah, we decided before that we weren't going to stand, and you know, they're all like, yeah, we're not giving them fucking bastards jurisdiction, and I was like, it ain't got fuck all to do with you. It's Brian that's going to take the shit for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, what kind of people are these people? Fucking vultures, mate. And Brian's seeing it now. It's like, look, and this is what I was saying. He's playing the game. He's going to court. He's playing the game. So he's decided to allow them to have jurisdiction and to go in there and play the game. So he's gone in there and he's stood up. And for them not to decide without him that they're going to do that, fucking wankers, mate. Every last one of them, wankers.
So I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about the agent provocateurs that came down there, told me about that they do professional kickoffs outside places to make noise. I'll tell you now, don't come down to the next one.
And by the way, mate, that from day one, bruv, you were going to get that with the Tommy lot. You were going to get that with the Tommy lot. The English Defence League specifically targeted football hooligans and people that were football fans on the weekend out on marches and that. They focused and utilised that kind of person, man. So it was always going to happen when you're associated with Red Pill Phil and Eddie Is Okay and any of them crowd, them lot. You were going to get that crowd coming as well. There was he talks about it now as well. There was a dodgy geezer, like proper, like getting hyped and that around the solicitor, and just acting all aggravated and that. It's just fucking unbelievable. It was, man. I'm just so glad Brian's seen it, because then we can see, you know what I mean, people saying that Brian Harvey's chatting shit and he's lying. We'll see then when it goes to court what actually happens then. You know, if anything else comes of it or whatever. That's the thing with all these other people involved. We're never going to see what was going on with Brian. And to be honest, there is some suspect aspects of Brian Harvey as well. Let's not get away from that. Like I say, I do support Brian, and I know he's got important information about phone tapping. I know he has. But the fact of, you know what I mean, he visiting a Cray and all that, do you know what I mean, and the Sydney Cook link and everything, it is a little bit suspect. So, you know, people have hooked onto that and latched onto that and thought that means automatically he's talking shit, which is, you know, it's fine, but, you know, I still think there's something to what he's got to say about the phone tapping, and I still stand by the fact that when he said that his manager done something to someone in the band, the possibility is it could have actually been Brian as well. Alright, so, like I say, let's crack on with this and see what else he's saying.
Mentioned by both children in their interviews.
But by not standing in the court, when I'm blatantly standing for the magistrate, right, all that does is cause me problems, yeah? So, obviously, I know there's going to be trolls, agent provocateurs, people down there with cameras. I don't know who the guy was with the long hair who's walking about with a camera telling me that he was getting footage or pictures for someone that couldn't make it. That was a fucking lie, right? So yeah, I'm a bit pissed off really. So I don't know what games are being played out there, yeah?
There's a lot of games being played, Brian. A lot of fucking games being played. And even games on top of the games, bruv, being played, yeah? And also, this is why it's a little bit fucking suspect that you're sitting there listening to a Hampstead case interview while you're putting this video out as well, because there's also some links to that and some other people involved. Like I say, it's games upon games, man. Like there's people that you're putting your information out and that, and a load of people getting that hyped on their channel off it, you know what I mean? And the fact that I've just made a few videos about it and they're the ones on my channel that's getting the most hits, that's not really my fault, it's more the information, do you know what I mean? And this is why, like, people have found it easy to kind of build themselves up on this, especially if they're directly linked with Brian. And there were a lot of people that turned up in the day. Let me tell you something, yeah? Most of the people that turned up on the day were YouTube channel people. They were content creators. Do you know what I mean? So you had that Shane, the targeted individual guy, who actually, sorry brother, like, you do look like old Bill. Who else was down there? Simon Sideways was down there. Borderline Me's down there. Red Pill Phil. Eddie Is Okay. All these people are content creators. Wiz Solutions. All these people. So they were all live streaming and all banged all their videos up and that. And like, they just completely fucking ignored Brian. And the fact is, like I said, they ain't there to support him. They're there to fucking eat off him. You know what I mean? And their meal ticket is done. You get me? So let Brian just do his thing, and we'll be able to see then if his information holds weight or if it doesn't, you know.
But
a sex party, and Ella didn't want them to
obviously people are going to be there trying to fuck up my shit, right? Now, what I've got, my evidence, what I've got with the phone tapping and all the rest of it is serious, right? So look, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm off social media until I go back to court, right? Because I don't know what's going on at the minute, yeah? Shit's been adjourned, I'm on bail, right?
And like I say, other people saying, no, he's not on bail, he is on bail. And that's other, you know, shit that I get in my comments after my last video when I said he's been bailed. People were chatting saying no, he wasn't. He has been bailed, you know, and the people weren't standing up in the gallery, you know, and things like that. So it is true. So sorry, let's listen to the rest of this.
And so I'm going to stay off of social media until I've gone back there and sorted out what's fucking going on. I don't want people coming down there fucking up my shit, right? So I'm going to say this. On the next court date, I don't want no one coming. Right?
Wise fucking words, bruv. Wise words. None of you dickheads, Red Pill, none of you fools, Simon Sideways, none of you lot fucking don't turn up. You ain't eating off that anymore. You ain't gonna eat off that no more. So he's told you straight from the horse's mouth, and I'm glad he said it as well, because I said it in my last video. Don't let these dickheads turn up again. And he's turned around and he's saying this is exactly the same thing. Don't no one turn up. Let me do it on my own. Fair fucking play, mate. And like I say, people that are saying Brian's lying or whatever, that's cool, but we'll see, innit? You know what I mean? But now at least we can see, with none of these other fools getting involved, we can hopefully see what's going to go on now.
And that's my final word, right? Leave me to go in there and deal with the next court case on my own, yeah? Because people not standing up in the public gallery, trying to film whilst in the public gallery.
See, that was a new one to me as well. But even in my video before, I said, what are they trying to do? A Tommy Robinson turn up and jeopardise a case? They're trying to film in the public gallery. These people are fucking idiots, mate. Yeah? Blatantly obvious. Idiots.
Coming up to me in Weatherspoons afterwards and tell me, oh, a geezer over there's a Freemason and all the rest of it. Listen, right? Listen. Don't be fucking doing that shit, yeah? I'm not interested in conspiracy bullshit. What I've got is fucking serious, yeah? And if I see anyone coming in fucking up my shit, just get the fuck away from me, yeah? Get the fuck away from me. I ain't fucking about, yeah? I'm trying to do something.
And the way he said it now, his quality is like, get the fuck away from me. Like, he's not saying, you know, maybe we should leave it and maybe, you know, I'll go on my own. He's like, stay the fuck away from me. You know, if he's chatting shit, he's good at it because I believe him. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be saying exactly the same thing. Stay the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? Let me do my thing. I've got my evidence. I've got my evidence that I'm not supposed to have. You know, some intern sent it to him or whatever, and he's ended up with some juicy information. Cool. But fucking these people, stay the fuck away.
This is a serious thing, what's going on with me here, yeah? And, you know, it ain't a fucking feeding frenzy for everyone to come jumping in and doing what they're doing. Whoever the geezer was that was fucking, I see it, don't get me wrong, man, I see it, geezer circling around me while I'm there talking to the cameras and that, yeah? Listen, I'm going to say this one time. When I go back to court on the 7th, let me deal with this one on my own, alright? I appreciate all the good people that came down there, all the people that did behave, all the people that did comply, all the people, all the well-wishers that were there. I don't need people coming up to me telling me they're professional kick-off people and we can make much more noise than what I did outside fucking Scotland Yard. I don't need that shit. I don't need people not standing up in the public gallery pissing off the magistrate, right, when I'm in there over an issue, because the only person that shit's going to come back on, right, is me. Yeah? So, I'm just looking at all the video coverage and everything, and people getting hyped. Do me a favour, don't get hyped off my shit. What I'm trying to do is a fucking serious thing.
If you watch the Red Pill Phil video, he's getting fucking gassed, he's getting bare hyped, and he's like interviewing all these people one by one and that, like I say, Simon Sideways and that targeted individual guy and some other people and that, and they're getting all gassed in that, you could see, and that was what was sickening about watching the footage, man. I didn't want to sit through an hour and 20 minutes, but I sat through it and that, and I just saw it, you know what I mean? And obviously Brian's seen it, he sat through it and watched it and just thinking, looking at these people like, thinking, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Right? People have tried to set me up, and I'm going to fucking sort this out. Alright? I appreciate the genuine people's support, so there's a lot of genuine support there, right? But I'm going to say this one last time. On the next court case, I don't want to see anyone now. Right? Because if I have to go and stand in front of the magistrate and people pull that shit again in the public gallery, it ain't going to fucking end well. Right? Because I'll be fucking kicking off. Right? I mean it. Yeah? Don't be coming in trying to fuck up my shit, man, when I'm getting somewhere. So.
And the thing is as well, they decided they were going to do that well before. That's saying that you think that they would run past Brian, but they fucking didn't. They just fucking went ahead and done it. Simon Sideways, fucking Red Pill Phil, all of them dickheads, man. Unbelievable.
So, I'm just going to leave it at that, man. I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah? I ain't going to be on social media for the next couple of weeks, right? I'm going to leave it. Now, with regards to everything else that's been going on, I see Gordon Bowden come down now. Thank you for your support and all the rest of it. I don't need other information on anyone else at the minute. I don't need any distractions. I've got.
See, people down there trying to feed him more shit and getting him involved in other shit. You know what I mean? He's seeing it now. He's opened up his eyes. Brilliant. And I'm glad he has, because these people are fucking vultures, mate.
A job to do here, and I'm going to do it. Right? So,
Also, just very quickly, that job he's got to do, or what the evidence that he has, if it is all legit and all that, and it gets pulled up through the court, I mean, he's not going to court for that at the moment. So the fact that he's expecting to get that brought up is probably not going to happen. So he's going to have to bring his own court case for all that shit. So the fact is, the phone tapping and the phone hacking ain't going to come into this court case. He's there because of Ian Puddick, and he's there through malicious communication. So this is another thing as well that he's talking about. You know, Brian's talking about is the phone tapping and all that. That's cool, bro, but you ain't going to be able to talk about none of that at the moment. You've got to sort out, if you've got evidence of Ian Puddick abusing you way before he's saying that you done it to him, and also you've got other people online that are abusing Puddick and he's just leaving them alone or whatever, and they're saying worse shit about him, then that's cool. That's this case, yeah? And that's what you've got to sort out first. If you want to do the other shit, you can do the other shit later or whatever after. But the fact is, this is why it's a little bit confusing and people are doubting Brian as well, because he's going on about the phone tapping and all that, but it's not to do with that. It's to do with this Ian Puddick thing, and he's got to sort that out.
I don't want anyone else coming down, chatting shit in my ear, talking to me about Freemason people sitting over there watching and all the rest of that.
And that's the thing. That's the video there. It's on Twitter. Go and check it out. Brian Lee Harvey on Twitter and that. Go and watch the video yourself. And this is the thing, you know. He don't want no one down there, and he's come to his senses. But a thing, Brian, as well, you're not going to be able to get your phone tapping evidence really out in this one. You've got to sort this whole thing out with Puddick. And then if you want to do another one, you know, if you're going to take them to court, Murdoch to court or whatever after, fucking good luck, son. But you know what I mean? If you want to get the phone hacking and phone tapping evidence out of the way, that's going to have to wait, because you have to get this court case out of the way. But it's going to be a lot easier now with not being surrounded by dickheads. So I just had to do this video because I saw Brian Harvey's video and I thought, fucking hell, it's everything that I said in my video a few days ago. So if you ain't seen my video, Brian Harvey Court Date Circus with Clowns, check that out, and you'll hear me talking about the whole thing and what happened on the day and whatnot. And Eddie's okay's video before it saying he was going to go down there and make a day of it. Fucking hell, did you lot go down there and make a day of it? Jeez, you fucking did, didn't ya? Fuck, you went down there and made a right day of it for Brian. Nice one, dickheads. So anyway, this is my last video on the Brian Harvey thing until the end of the court case, basically, see what happens. To be honest, I think he's just going to get thrown out of court. That's what's going to happen. He's going to go to court and he's just going to get thrown out, and that'll be it. So yeah, that is my last word. So I am the Diligent Rascal. It is Monday the 27th of August 2018. Thanks again for watching, and this is just a little video just to say, look, do you know what I mean? I was vindicated in people chatting shit and all that. Straight from the horse's mouth now, Brian saying exactly what I was saying before, that these people are fucking dickheads and he don't want nothing to do with them. Get the fuck away from me is what he's saying, and I hope they listen. So, this is A Diligent Rascal. Catch me on Twitter, @A Diligent Rascal. and I will hopefully see you guys soon. I'll be doing some more videos obviously within the 2 weeks about other bits and bobs, so join me for them. And again, thanks again for joining me. Cheers guys, peace.